Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another.
Social distancing episode of day 100,040,000 of the quarantine.
And yes, another version of developer update with social distancing enabled. I'm Juan
And
Duque.
no shaving. And I'm Jairo Nieto, creative director for the War
Yeah,
Doh, and
with
Juan is our content director. Hair is just growing wherever it wants.
in places where the sun doesn't shine. A lot of players have been discussing and asking and having doubts about this, the new way the mad scientist is regarding her rarity, that now that she's legendary. So maybe can you just elaborate on the change, and because some people thought that it was kind of unfair to have a level 6 mad scientist and then all of a sudden you have a level 1.
Yeah, but legendaries are, more powerful just because of the way that level equivalency works in our game. A level 2 legendary mad scientist is a lot more powerful than a level 5 mad scientist, so it's just, we just made sure that the level equivalency was there. We also boosted some of her stats.
Yeah.
We wanted to give her a little bit more power.
Mm-hmm.
So on 1.2 there's also another change where we are increasing her range substantially. About 30%, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Which will definitely help her feel as legendary as she deserves.
You can really
and
build a deck around her.
We will keep monitoring how the mad scientist does in battle, because we definitely want her to become one of the top legendary cards that players, at least in the early leagues, have access to.
So right off the bat, we just wanted to let you guys know that regarding the new units that are coming down the pipeline, let you guys know that these units are not going to be in version 1.2.
This is the developer commentary for version 1.2. Don't you feel that the lighting is like super warm, like both in your home and mine? I feel like we need like a soundtrack, like a fireside chat, like something very chill.
Maybe Yanni and animated GIF of fire, like a fireplace.
Yes, exactly. Both of us, it is a very chill conversation. I love it.
Well, so let's get to it. Let's get to talking about version 1.2. We have something for our new players called the Beginner Quest. So
yes,
what can you tell us about that, Mr. Jairo Nieto?
Yeah, it's actually the feature in the game is called the Dictator Community College, shaping the strongmen of tomorrow today. It's the idea is that once you get out of the tutorial and you sort of learn the ropes of battle, we give you every day a set of activities to complete, and those activities give you different rewards. All in all, we want to be a little bit more guiding of players in the early game. You're in your first week of War Doh. You're definitely going to enjoy the beginner quest, and if you complete all 7 days,
you get pants
and all the tasks. You get pants on day 1, but you get a legendary on day 7.
There you go.
So you get magic missiles for free. The activities are fun. They are not too hard to complete. They're not grindy at all. What you would usually do on your everyday game sessions, they're part of your everyday life. So it's definitely worth checking out if you're a new player.
For sure. And a free legendary card is always nice. Something else that we're gonna have for 1.2 is our Piggy is gonna work in a different way. What can you tell us about that?
So the way that Piggy works is that you are going to feed him medals. Even if you lose, you will get the medals from the match. So you can feed the Piggy the medals even if you lose. Once you give the Piggy enough medals, he will be available and ready. Once he's available and ready, you can send him to dig for stuff. Which stuff he brings actually will depend on the Piggy's current skin. If you want doubloons, then you will have to dress the Piggy up as the Porcaneer. If you want commander cards, then you need the Port Commanders.
Right.
If you want coins, then you need the Golden Pig. I think that is a pretty cool way to source whatever players need at a certain time. If you're short on coins, if you're short on doubloons, and if you're short on a specific type of card or a specific card, even the Piggy will actually try to find cards that are useful for you.
He's your guy that can get stuff.
He's a procurer. If you've seen Shawshank Redemption,
yes,
he's
Morgan Freeman.
He's Morgan. And if you, for example, look for epic cards, which you can also get, you will know ahead of time some of those cards will actually be a certain unit. Yeah, definitely sets him apart from what you usually get in chests, because chests are more random. This guy is a lot less random, of course. He's actually quite specific.
So there's a difference in the way the Tower of Loot is going to work, and it goes hand in hand with our new daily events.
Pretty much, the Tower of Loot is now a week-long event. So it lasts for the whole week. 7 days a week, the Tower of Loot is open. The way that the Tower of Loot works now is that you actually need to give your monkey bananas in order for him to go from one floor to the next. If you get the red commander, the monkey is trapped until you free him. But if you get the good cards, then you're able to move to the next floor. But in order to move to the next floor, that doesn't happen automatically. You need to feed your monkey bananas. So you no longer have to wait time for the
There's no cooldown. Yeah.
Actually be ready, exactly, and you are no longer losing the progress on your Tower of Loot. If you get enough bananas, you're going to be able to hit that 60th floor. And again, in line to what we were discussing on how, the Piggy is different from chests, the Tower of Loot is also different from chests because the Tower of Loot will give you very cool premium stuff the higher you go, right? For that, you need bananas, and this is where the daily events come in. So the way to source bananas is by participating in the daily events. Right now, we have 3 new daily events, and there will be more. I'm already giving you, hints of what's coming in 1.3. There's going to be 7 daily events in 1.3. Right now, we will have 3 events for 1.2. But for now, you have 3 daily events. Card donations,
yes.
We call it Get Social, High Roller, which is spending coins, and Magic Show.
I particularly like this one a lot. To be honest, I never made it to the 60th floor of the Tower of Loot in the live version of the game.
I can see your player profile. I know.
The sadness in my eyes, yes.
At some point, for a lot of players, it was becoming a little bit of a chore. It's really hard to get to the last floor, so we made it. It's a lot less random. At least the climbing part is a lot less random. The rewards that you get are still random, depending on which floor you are.
You can actually finish it every week. It's going to be very easy. Just do the daily events, you get the bananas, and you finish the Tower. Even if you get caught.
If you're a good commander, you'll finish it every week.
Last but not least, battle re-engagement. What does that mean?
People want to be able to rematch against other players. The idea, of this feature is exactly that. You come out of a match, win or lose, whatever, and then you have a small time window where you can rematch whoever beat you or whoever you just beat, so that those players that are spamming, kiss my ass or all the modes and taunts at the end of battle, put their money where their mouth is. And if you're gonna spam all that, and let's rematch, let's go again. There's a side effect to this. There's also a side effect to this feature. A lot of players, especially up in the higher leagues, can get matched more than once in a row with the same player, and the rematch feature, forbids this. You can rematch, and once you rematch, you should not be matched with the same player until someone else goes into the queue. So this actually is also sort of a fix for an issue that we were having with the matchmaker.
So now that we've talked about version 1.2,
let's give players a taste.
So according to my sources, there's something regarding the club chat interactions in the club.
I think your sources are the same as mine. So just to mention some quick things that are off the top of my head, we're going to be changing how the club chest works and the criteria for unlocking the club chest and sort of the reward structure around the club chests. We're optimizing the club chat significantly so that the club chat loads faster. We don't lose messages on donations, so that it's a lot more stable. And we are also adding the possibility of sending taunts, text bubbles on the club chat, which is pretty cool. And we are adding friendly battles in the club chat.
Nice.
If you want, you can ask me about, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but you can ask me about one more feature of 1.3 that we can tease players about.
Let's see. This will be a nice tease. Seasons in War Doh.
You picked the big one. Yes. 1.3, guys, will be bringing seasons. Fireworks. Seasons are, what the beginner quest does for starting players. We do it for our more veteran players in the sense that we are going to give them a lot of stuff to do within the month. So seasons will last for a month, and players will have like this set of tasks that they have to complete within the month. They will be able to claim very cool, very unique, very exclusive vanity stuff if they are successful in going through the season and completing all those activities. I won't say a lot more, but there will be a theme for every season. The rewards will also be tied to that theme. Plus, we're doing some very cool stuff, specifically for pro divisions, for seasons. So there's going to be like seasons for the regular players, and then pro divisions are going to have like really unique stuff that is only being done for our top players. Players at 4,000 power are going to be able to start unlocking some very cool, unique stuff every month, pretty much. So once you're at 4,000 power, just know that there will be some very unique skins and taunts and dances and cool stuff waiting for you up there.
Okay, well, that's it for this community update, version 1.2. Thank you guys very much for playing the game. As always, just like and subscribe to know whenever there's new content on the channel. Keep asking us questions on the Discord or here on YouTube or on Facebook. We're always looking at them. And if you have any suggestions or grievances, as always, leave them in the comments.
As you guys might have noticed, we do act upon the community's feedback. You guys help us make the game better.
Thank you very much.
See you on the next video.
Bye.